Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix 2018. In this episode, I'm going to build an Enderman spawner. Let's get started. So, that's part of the thing. Now, as it says over here, we need to attack nearby creatures when supplied with a sword and nutrient distillation. And notice it says nearby creatures. We also need to bring the Enderman to the Killer Joe. And we can do that with an attraction obelisk. So let's see here. Attractor obelisk requires a gear, some alloy, a soul machine chassis, and an enticing crystal. You know, after I said we wouldn't make any of those, I've made like 3 of them in a row. So, let's see here. Let's start by saying we need you to be a pattern. And we need you to be a pattern. Don't have a sag mill slash pulverizer down there, so I'm not going to do that just yet. Alright, this is going to be one of those processing patterns. Alright, so let's go down there. And we'll add this guy. And I need to make another alloy smelter, but we'll get to that in the future. Alright, so let's see here. Soul machine chassis. It says we can make one. Alright. So we're making an attractor obelisk. So we need some kind of wood gear. So all that's left is this enticing crystal. That's the soul vial of a villager and an emerald. Wow. Well, I guess I'm about to become very evil. Alright, well I've got a soul vial and I know there's a village. So, guess I'm taking a walk. Alright, let's see. Where's my waypoint to that village? I don't know where the sounds go for the jetpack when they disappear, but it's kind of nice. The sounds are a little bit annoying, in my opinion. I was thinking this speed was pretty good, but maybe I'd like to upgrade this to a resonant. We could go for an angel ring. They're a little bit annoying to craft, but you do get creative flight. It just feels a little OP to me, because although they're annoying to craft, once you craft them, they're essentially free. I mean, you know, I have so much power, I'll never worry about, you know, what I need for this, but it's not free. Hey, there's Dawncraft down there. Alright, so let's see here. I need the soul vial of a villager. Who wants to be sacrificed and experiment for the good of, well, me, really. Shepherd? I don't want to kill a shepherd. Any garbage villagers? Shepherd. A Fletcher. Yeah, you're worthless. There we go. Soul vial villager. Alright. I'm heading very slowly home. Let's see here. I'm at a reinforced tier for this jetpack. I'd like to upgrade to the Signalum tier. I had to do parts of the reinforced tier manually because it required destabilized redstone, and decided I didn't want to craft that. Or didn't want to set up an auto crafting system for it. Where does that leave us? An attractor obelisk. Alright. Soul vial villager and an emerald. It's like calling them bait. Alright, whatever. Let's put some of this junk away. Okay, get me an emerald. We'll go to the soul binder. Oh, need 4 levels of XP. Shouldn't be a problem. They wouldn't have to be sucked out, but they really should be. There we go. Alright. So let's turn off that waypoint. And let's make that a tractor obelisk. And there we are. Okay, we can now attract things, I think. Okay, we need soul vials and a capacitor. Does it need power? Let's see here. Let's make a basic capacitor. It does. It needs power as well. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so let's get you an octadic capacitor. And we're going to need a soul vial of an Enderman. That's why I had this here. So, actually, no, it's not. I need another soul vial for Enderman. I'm going to make a powered spawner. Okay, so we need to make a powered spawner. Let's see here. Yeah, they're all the same thing. Okay, so Zeologic controller, couple vibrant crystal, triple steel, a head, and a soul machine chassis. Okay, so if the mechanic hasn't changed, you combine a broken spawner and a powered spawner of the type you want, I think. Well, we'll figure that out in a minute. What do we have here? We've got those things. We need a Zeologic controller. And we need a couple of vibrant crystals. Does it know how to make vibrant crystals? It does. Alright, so now can we make that powered spawner? Missing that soul machine chassis. And there we go, a powered empty spawner. So, the first thing that we need to do I don't remember the order. Let's see here. We put either the broken spawner or the powered spawner in the soul, but I think we need to put the broken spider and the enderman to make an enderman spawner, and then use that in the anvil to get the powered spawner of the right kind. So we're going to need another enderman vial to attract enderman. He is running out of power. He uses 2,000 microinfinity per tick, and we... a little bit confused at what's happening here. Oh wow, we burned through our power and we burned through our fuel reserves. Oops. Alright, alright. Well, we should have enough power in there to generate some more biofuel. Alright, let me think what we're gonna do for this. You have 2 million RF still. So let's take you and let's put you out, and then we'll get some of our stuff. We'll get let's see, let's put up some things so I've got some space. Go downstairs and put the ore back in the chest for now. And let's turn you off because I can't afford to run you at the moment. So definitely need to automate this. I didn't realize I was so close on the biofuel. Haven't been, checking that. So it's fine though. We'll fix that in a minute. Okay. How come you have no power? Okay. You burned through 2 million RF and I guess you used it in this thing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see here. We need carrots, seeds, potatoes, pumpkin, melon, sapling, the other kind of sapling. Tree golem, do your job. Get to work. Alright, I think we're missing beetroot and beets now, or rose red. Okay, so alright, so let's turn this into biofuel. So you guys are running now. So we're building back up the power. And, okay. Alright, but you are going to eat most of our power, but as soon as you're done... Okay. As soon as you're done, you will stop stealing all my power. So that should be okay. Yeah, alright. It will build back up, and the next thing I'll try to automate is this system, I guess. Alright, we got power again. We have power again here again. We once again have power. Where's my pickaxe? Alright, you go back in the corner. You are still linked. So you're going to charge up your 2 million RF. Or whatever. And where were we? We were making a powered spawner. Alright, we got a broken spawner for Enderman. Do I have... Oh, it's right here on me. Okay. So what I need now is 16 levels. You are the Ender spawner. Okay, it's a powered spawner for Enderman. Cool. So, don't want to sleep the night away. We need to get another Enderman to be able to attract them with the attractor obelisk. So let's see here. Where's my food? Back to the base. And after that, the next step is simply making a new room to spawn things in and picking out the sword I'm going to use. So I'll probably use that beheading sword because we'll still get ender pearl drops from it, but it will get us extra heads as well. So let me go build a room, and I'll be back once that is accomplished. Alright, so here is the room that I have set up for the Enderman spawner. It's not quite done yet, so I'm missing a few things we'll need. We've got the Killer Joe here, and I give it my manual and cobalt cleaver. We still need some nutrient distillation, which I haven't got yet. I've got the attractor obelisk set up here, and you can see if we show the range that here is where he will be able to kill Enderman. And turn that off, and then the attraction will go out in a radius of 8 from this block. That's what the range 16 means. So he does need power. I've got him just with a basic capacitor right now, and he is only active with a redstone signal. Same thing for this spawner. I've got a basic capacitor in there because even the basic capacitor to spawn Enderman takes 1600 RF per tick. So very power hungry are Ender IO spawners. So the only thing I need to do now is get the wireless stuff. I actually did not have any Ender Pearls, so I spawned a few Endermen manually so I could get some Ender Pearls so we could turn this on manually. But this system has a brown signal going in here to both the attractor and the spawner to make him go. And the Killer Joe, I mean, it really shouldn't matter. He won't attack anything unless it's in range. So what we need to get now is nutrient distillation. So let's see how we get that. I think we need to get a vat from Ender IO. So let's see here. So you can get it from any kind of meat with sugar, mushroom, featherwort, or fermented spider eyes would be the best catalyst, it seems. So let's see here. Meat is 0.75. Skulls are 2. And zombie flesh 1.5. How much zombie flesh do we have? I'm gonna guess we've got like a ton of it. Oh yeah, we have an absolutely full drawer of it. So I think we'll use zombie flesh for that. Alright, so let's make a vat from Ender IO. To make a vat, we're going to need a couple of fluid tanks, industrial machine chassis, furnace, and electrical steel ingots. Well, that all shouldn't be too hard. So let's see if we can make one here like this. Alright, we're not going to use the ore dictionary, and we are out of patterns. So let's get another... Running low on iron again. Alright, we've got a little bit of iron we can toss into the smeltery or something. I think from the void ore miner, turn that back on. So let's see here. Yep, we've got 47, so I still don't have any way to get cinnabar or anything, so we'll just go toss it in the smeltery and let it go like that. Should take the speed upgrades, put them in there. They could pull items into the smeltery faster. And not as though I'm doing anything else with them. So let's see here. We will take 2 of the speed upgrades and put them in there. And the other 2 and put them in there. Alright, so how are we doing? We've got almost all of that iron melted. Everything is still good there. Okay. So I should see things pouring pretty soon. Yep, there we go. Okay, that should be enough iron to finish what we need. So let's see here. Let's get some more patterns. There we go, we've got plenty of patterns now. Alright, put the patterns in there. So there's the vat. So I don't think we know how to make fluid tanks. So there's that pattern. We'll order dictionary that for the glass. And let's see if we can make vats now. Doesn't know how to make fluid tank. I was taught how to make fluid tanks. I did. Outputs one fluid tank. Let's try it again without or dictionary. Let's see if it works this way instead. It does not want to make those. Well, what if we already had them? Nope, it does not consider that recipe, so that seems like a bug in refined storage. So, cannot autocraft that from Ender.io. So I figure out what to do about that, but for now, we will just craft them manually. So I guess we'll get rid of that pattern. Alright, so I need a cauldron. And an industrial machine chassis. And a furnace. Not a redstone furnace, just a vanilla one. And the 2 fluid tanks. Okay. So there we go. I actually want to try one more thing real quick. Let's take that out and that out. And let's put these fluid tanks here. And let's make that the pattern. We'll go back over here. And fluid tanks. Put the Ordish recipe in there. And we'll say that makes a fluid tank. Okay, so let's go put this in here. And let's see if that fixes things. Can I auto-craft a vat now? Yes, I can. Okay. Sometimes when things have NBT data, you have to craft the item first and then use that in the pattern recipe. So, well, let's craft another one. Will it? Need some dye. It still won't craft the fluid tanks, right? So, Okay, not perfect. Still a bug, but we'll deal with that. It's going to need power and water and other things. So let's see here. I've got an octet capacitor, so we'll just put this machine in here for now. Let's see here. We'll just put it, I don't know, right down here. We've got the water. So if I want to get nutrient distillation, we need to mix water with basically zombie flesh. For menace matters would be best, but I guess we'll probably just use nether wart, so we have a ton of that right now. So let's see how much we'll get from just a stack of each. A stack of zombie flesh and a stack of nether wart. So a stack of that and a stack of nether wart is somewhere. Alright, so it's going to cook this up and put it in a tank. So let's go get some ender tanks. Let's see here. I don't have any right now, so I'll have to craft a couple of these. We're missing 2 ender pearls. Okay, it's not going to distill them for something else, so I wanted to make sure it wouldn't use that for some other recipe. So let's see here. Nutrient distillation is kind of green, but I think I used green for the essence thing. I think I've got to use like green, green, green or something. Yeah, we used green on that, so we'll use a double green for this. So I used up all my green dye making green concrete for that thing, but we do have some vanilla green stuff. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, there we go. So a couple of green tanks for the nutrient installation that we'll need. So let's go put one of them over here, and we will output to the top. And there it goes into the place. So we seem to be getting quite a lot of this nutrient installation, so I think we should be okay doing that manually, at least for now, just to see how it works. Alright, so alright, there we go. So it's got a full tank of nutrient distillation. We've got the sword in there. It does not need power. So let's see here. Ow, ow, ow. Yes, the Killer Joe is not respective of players, so it will kill you and Enderman and whatever else is nearby. So we can see it's going to be a little bit slow to spawn Enderman because it's got just a rare capacitor, but I'm not sure I've got the power, at least not right now, to do any better on capacitors. We'll probably take that up to at least a double air capacitor, but the octetic took like 16,000 RF per tick. I can't even supply that much power. So there was no point in doing that. But it should spawn more than one Enderman at a time, I think. So let's see what happens. Spawns the Enderman. The tractor grabs them, and the thing kills them. And there we go. Hey, Ender Pearls. Okay, so we're going to figure out how to pick up experience and items, but effectively, this is a working system. So, let's go ahead and turn the lever off. Ow. You know what? I think we will have that turned off with the signal too. Didn't think I'd need to, but it's hard to get in the room with that thing running. Okay, so now we have a signal on it and it won't run anymore. So let's dig under there and add the brown signal to this guy, to the Killer Joe. Alright, so you are going to have a redstone signal, and you are going to be output on brown. So, when I turn it on, everything should turn on. Yeah, I really want to replace this with a bigger capacitor, but Enderman power spawners are so power hungry. Yeah, I know, the MFR ones were a little bit easier to set up, but I like to do different things. I want to see other mods. So, okay, let's see what happens. Enderman gets stuck over there. Yep, there we go. And he gets killed. Cool. So, there we go. That's an almost working system. We're going to use some of our ender pearls to take that down to replace this with a with one of these, the receiver and transmitter. So we can set that with the RF system. And then we need to find something to collect these drops. So I'm wondering what's the best way to do that. There are several options. Obviously, a hopper hawk is an option, but it won't collect the experience. So there's a ranged collector. Let's see here. Collects items around it, having the power, however, to... Let's see here. Okay, that's one. I don't see anything about experience in there, though. I think there's like an ender hopper or something. Teleports nearby items to the container it's attached to. Impulse hopper? Interesting. Absorption hopper. I think that's what I want. This is the thing. Yes, items and XP in a 7x7x7 area. Okay. There we go. Cool. So, this is what we want. Let's make one of those. So, we need an absorption hopper. We've got most of that. Just need a regular hopper. Okay. So now that we have that, so this is basically just like the vacuum hopper from Open Blocks from 1.7. So that's pretty much what we want there. So the question becomes, where do we want it? What do we want to do with it? I mean, I guess we'll use more ender tanks to put the items in, and something for the experience as well. I guess we can dump that somewhere. I don't really know yet. Okay, so let's put the ender pearls we have in the system, and let's get an ender tank and an ender chest. So we need to craft a couple more of these. This will be for liquid XP. And then we'll get a couple of ender chests. Why don't you know how to make ender chests? Alright, so let's see here. We will not ore dictionary this, so there we go. So let's go put that pattern downstairs. And let's make another ender chest. I am running low on food too, by the way, so I have to figure out something to do with that. Okay, so we'll craft one more ender chest. And I need some cyan dye. And we're going to need some green dye, so we're going to use another green color for our ender tanks for experience, because experience is, well, it's kind of yellowish green, but maybe we'll call it yellow. Okay, experience is going to be 3 greens. Alright, don't know where the other one's going to go yet, but we'll figure out something for that in a minute. And then the ender chest is going to be the cyan color that we use to import items into the system. So let's go see how that will work. So if we back over here, and we're going to put the absorption hopper, I'm thinking right on top here. Okay, so, alright, so there is the west. So there is the down. So I must want the north and the south. Yeah. Okay, we'll put the south as exporting fluids. We'll put the north as exporting items. And yeah, this ought to work just fine. Yeah, because, nope, he is too far from where he needs to be. That is, oh, not 7 radius, 7 by 7 area. Okay, that's fine. We will put him here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so once again, fluids. Thing seems wrong there. Yep. Okay, fluids go in there and items go in there. Yep, enter test can open even. Okay, so now that we have that, let's turn the system back on and see what happens. And what should happen is we spawn some Endermen, murder them, and collect all the items. So, ow, ow, ow. Okay, really need to turn that off when I go in that room. Okay, so let's see here. Your tank is... Your tank doesn't really auto-outputting. We'll keep an eye on that and see how it goes a little bit later on. But let's, for now, just leave this guy on. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode here. Sorry it was a long one, but I wanted to go ahead and finish the Enderman spawner in this episode. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.